अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी वयस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। I'm here to share with you. I'm here to discuss with you. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to read before you one lesson, one more lesson for your coming exam, post midterm exam from Snapshot. The title of the lesson, Ranga's Marriage. Very interesting lesson, very easy lesson to understand. I would request all the students to have the textbook in your hand so you can understand well. Page number 16. Let's before I tell you the story, this is also from supplementary textbook. This you have to read it yourself. You have to have self study, because supplementary is not to be taught during the class. It has to be, this textbook is given or is designed and is given in syllabus in order to increase your reading skill, right? It is not for the teaching purpose. It is only for your reading skill. But still we are teaching you, we are still sharing you the summary of this lesson in order to make it easy for you to understand. If time permit me, sure we will discuss this lesson inshallah one by one, line by line inshallah, and we will have short discussion over it. Let's see, Ranga's marriage. The story revolves around the Ranga. Who is that? The Ranga accountant son who got the opportunity to go out of the village to get study or to study. So there was one man, one boy whose name is Ranga, who is there living in slum, who is there living in rural area, who is there living in village. He has not, and people of that village would never go out of, means they would hardly go to the city for study purpose. They never go to city for study purpose. And this Ranga got an opportunity. As his father planned to send him to go city in order to get education. This is a story, I think, our pre-independence, before our country got independence, right? So very long before. Let's see. The story revolves around Ranga, the accountant's son, who got the opportunity to get out of the village to study. The narrator takes you through a journey where he changes Ranga's perception about marriage. So Ranga went to study to one of the most famous city, Bangalore. He went there to study. He went there for 6 months. He came back to his village. So people of that village were very surprised. They were very eager. They were very curious and very eager to know whether in Ranga's behavior or in his personality changes has taken place or not. They wanted to. They had a perception. They thought that if someone leave village and go to the study, he is very much influenced and he is very much affected and he is very much under the influence of city environment, and he forget the tradition and culture and the dogmas and the customs and ritual of the village and of religion. So they were very eager to know, they were very desperate, they were so eager to know whether Ranga has forgotten the traditional way of living life, he has forgotten the ritual that they were performing, he is away from all the ritual and all the traditional and all the customs that they were bound by, that they were putting into practice in their lives. So they wanted to, this villager wanted to go and meet Ranga, right? So the story is revolving around Ranga. The main character, the main protagonist of the story is Ranga. So the narrator takes you through a journey where he changed Ranga's perception about marriage. The narrator takes you through a journey where he changed Ranga's perception about marriage. So now, no changes has taken place in the personality of Ranga. He followed the same tradition, customs, he greet people, he touch the feet of elder people, right? But one changes that has taken place in the perception of marriage. Ranga believed that he should get married to a girl who is mature, who is very clever, and who is mature to understand him, right? So the narrator takes you through a journey where he changes Ranga's perception about marriage, how he staged their union with the help of Shastri, and what role English has played in their village. The entire story involves funny instances and reference for the narrator has made sure your mind stay occupied with the story. In nutshell, so when the Ranga came to the village, he was very well disciplined boy. He was well cultured boy. He was born and brought up in such a culture that he did not forget the value. Though he went for study in city. So one person, narrator, he decided to get Ranga's marriage with one of the girl, and it was his determination. It was his strong decision. Anyhow to get Ranga's marriage done. So he took the help of Shastri, astrologer, to execute his plan, and he planned with the help of Shastri to get Ranga trapped to get married with the girl that narrator wish. Right? Let me tell you the summary, then you will be able to understand easily. It all begins when Ranga's accountant son, he was son and an accountant, his father was an accountant, right? So it begins when accountant son comes back to his village, Hoshali. This is the name, this is very peculiar kind of name, Hoshali, right? So it all begins when Ranga, the accountant son, comes back to his village, Hoshali, after 6 months. He went to study for 6 months to city. He had gone to Bangalore to pursue his studies. Yes, which I have already told you. Wish to mention, not many in the village get this opportunity. Very rare people, means no one up till now has gone to study in city to acquire education. The whole village get excited to see Ranga, and thus they gather around his home only to see how he would have changed. They wanted to know whether he has changed or not, whether his way of thinking, his perception about tradition, life. So they were very eager to know, they were so eager to know. So the narrator has beautifully elaborated about their village, Hoshali, and how every authority responsible forgot to mention it in the maps. Right? So there is the funny narration is also narrated by the narrator about that village. That the village is such a name that even the person who has made the maps even forget to put or to mention the name of that village in the map. The narrator has beautifully elaborated about the village, Hoshali, and how every authority responsible forgot to mention it in the maps. Moving on, he admires Ranga and wants to get him married, but to his dismay, Ranga has very different views about the marriage at the point. The narrator stages the entire union of Ranga and Ratna. The girl whom he wanted to get married, her name was Ratna, right? And narrator wanted Ranga to get married with Ratna anyhow, because he didn't want to leave such a good boy to get married at other place. He wants somehow anyhow to get Ranga to get married with Ratna. So he made a plan with the help of Shastri. Let's see how he executed plan and what plan he has made it. So responsible forgot to mention it in the maps. Moving, he admires Ranga and wants to get his married, but to his dismay, Ranga has a very different view about marriage at the point. At that point, the narrator stages entire union of Ranga and Ratna. Rama Rao's 11-year-old niece. She was the niece of Rama Rao. Right? She is 11 years old only. The girl has very sweet voice and can play veena and harmonium. Right? She can play a veena very nicely, so, and she can also play that particular musical instrument. At first, the narrator tells him that she is married to see how it affects Ranga. At first, the narrator tells him that she is married to see how it affects Ranga. So the narrator made a plan, and when the plan was made by narrator, right? So narrator knowingly went to Ratna house and he told her parents to send Ratna at particular place at his house, right? And when Ratna came over there, and he made her sing, and he made her sing also, and he made her play that musical instrument. And at the same time, Shastri also invited Ranga to visit his home. So when Ranga visited narrator house, at that time Ratna was singing so melodiously, she was singing so beautifully, she was singing so nicely, right? So at that time Ranga got attracted towards Ratna, though he didn't want to marry with a very young girl. That was his perception of about the marriage. So he got attracted towards her and he started loving her. He started, he had an affection, he has an affinity, he had feelings for Ratna inside his heart. But he kept quiet, right? Narrator came to know that Ranga had feelings, Ranga had love, and Ranga had affection and affinity and attraction towards Ratna. So he told him that Ratna is married girl. She is a married girl and she is already got married. And knowing this about the marriage of Ratna, Ranga become very unhappy. He become very sad. He become very sad and very unhappy. But he didn't. Ranga didn't tell to narrator. But narrator came to know that yes, he had got feelings for Ratna, but he is not. He is. So narrator went to Ranga. And he asked him that you seems to be not feeling well. You do have fever and you are not feeling well. So what is the reason for your illness? Let's know the causes or the reason of your illness by visiting Shastri. Narrator had already made a plan with the help of Shastri what to speak before Ranga. Let's see. Right? At first the narrator tells him that she is married to see how it affects Ranga. As expected, Ranga was disappointed. The narrator then manipulated the village Shastri to say things in his favor. He then took Ranga to visit him, where he predicted that Ranga has a girl on his mind and her name resembles something found in the ocean. So, when Ranga visited Shastri and Shastri took his hand and he started reading the palm, and by reading the palm he told Ranga that there is someone who is there lingering, there is someone who is there haunting, there is someone that you are being haunted by, there is someone who got stuck into your mind, and she is a girl, and because of that girl you are not feeling well, you are not comfortable, and the name of that girl is matching to something which is there in the ocean, right? So he took Ranga to visit him, where he predicted that Ranga has a girl on his mind and her name resembles something found in the ocean. Shaima, the narrator, Shaima is the narrator. His nickname is Shaima. So the narrator guesses her name to be Ratna, but again she is married. So Shastri said that her name can be this and that and this and that, and he came to the one name that is Ratna, that there can be a girl whose name is Ratna might be there inside your mind, and because of that you are very unhappy. Narrator told Shastri that Ratna is already married girl, and knowing this once again Ranga become very sad. So she is married. On their way back, they confirmed that Ratna is not married. So narrator went to Ratna house, left Ranga on the way, told him that he is just coming back, visiting Ratna house, and he came back and he told to Ranga that Ratna is not married. He had been given wrong information about Ratna. She is unmarried, right? She is not married. She is unmarried and she has not married yet. So Ratna is not married only to find Ranga happy and full of hope. On the other hand, Shastri disagreed on having staged anything predetermined. He claimed to have said that whatever is prediction show. However, at the end, Ranga and Ratna are happily married with a 3-year-old son named after the narrator. So they got married. She also gave birth to a son. Ratna is also pregnant with another child. To conclude, the narrator makes sure that he didn't bore his reader. And by this way, the lesson comes to an end. I hope that you have understood this lesson. Allah Hafiz.